3 minutes before we get started here tonight. Lanny Jones from Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Chicago, and Atlanta are showing up in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you would please, there's a beautiful Susan Maurice from St. Louis, right here where I am from. Hello to you, Susan. And the Davises are here too from Atlanta, saying nice to meet everyone. Guys, it's my pleasure to welcome you to tonight's call. If you are a guest, feel very free to go ahead and unmute yourself and say hello to us. There's the one and only Dre Paul coming to us from New York City. Who else do we have joining us tonight? And especially if you're a guest or ambassadors, if you see your guest on here, just put their name in the chat and let's go ahead and welcome them to tonight's call. Another St. Louisan in the house. There's Jennifer Corser here. Welcome to you, Jen. Who else do we have joining us? Come out and say hello, please. We got about 2 minutes before we get started here. Hope everybody's having an awesome Thursday and staying cool if it is indeed hot where you are, because it's about to break the century mark where I am and where Jennifer is and where Susan is here. Who else do we have in the room tonight? Come out and say hello to us and let us know who you are and where you're joining us from tonight. Guys, got just less than 1 minute, still time to get your guests on the line if they're not here. There's Byron Robinson from Laplace, Louisiana. For Byron Chandra, AC Robinson. Welcome to all of you guys from Laplace, Louisiana. Who else do we have? Amani is here, coming from Atlanta, and she is here with Carolyn. Welcome to you, Carolyn, as well. That's the way to do it, folks. Introduce your guests to us and let us know where you are coming from as well. Just put it in the chat and we will say hello. Less than 1 minute until we get started. Got a few more people still coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now the top of the hour. Bear with me one moment while I turn the sound off that announces people entering the room. And Rodney Cheeks, the half of the Cheek team, is here. Welcome to you as well. Once again, my name is Bart Bartlett, coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri, and it's always indeed an honor and a pleasure to be hosting this call tonight for our guest on the line. A very special welcome to you. Want you to keep one thing in mind. Not only just keep in mind and keep your mind open for the vision you're going to see tonight, but remember this, it's something that John Maxwell teaches, and that is that everything rises and falls on leadership. And you're going to meet three of the finest leaders I have ever had the absolute honor and privilege of working side by side with. These gentlemen inspire me on a daily basis. All three are successful business owners and corporate executives in their own right, and they have found here what you're about to discover, something that is totally just different. I want to bring the line first, the gentleman that really, for me personally, the first time I heard him speak, I knew that I was in the right place at the right time. I had made the right decision because I was now listening to the right leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the call our diamond, Mr. Trey Harris. Mr. Harris, are you with us tonight?
I'm right here, Bart. How do I sound? Do I sound okay?
Hey, you look great, and I love that Elevate shirt. I've got my I Got It shirt on, but I love the Elevate shirt.
That's right, Bart. You know what? This is one of my favorite shirts. You know, not only are we going to elevate in the year 2021, but at the same time, we're going to build our legacy, and that's what this is all about. Bart, I just want to thank you, man, for what you do, what you bring to this team, our company. You know, you're just one of those people that, you know, we can count on when it comes to servant leadership, serving for the big team. Thank you. We salute you, and we look forward to, you know, your continued growth and your continued success. But you guys, you're right here. You're in the place that you should be tonight. We're going to take just a few minutes and bring to you some incredible information that showed me a different way of looking at life, for that matter. You know, I used to be one of those people in the rat race where I owned a small business. You know, I was a barber stylist. And I thought I owned my own business. I thought it was, you know, the smart thing to be self-employed, but I realized that I owned my own job. That job owned me, because if I was not doing hair, if I was not performing a service at work, I wasn't getting paid. And even though I did earn a decent living for those 18 years, I always knew deep down inside there was something better because I love freedom. I know there's some people on this line. We want to welcome you that are viewing this for the first time. But I know there's something in you that says, you know what, I want some time freedom. I would love to control my own future, love to live life on my terms and not somebody else's terms. Well, that was me. And you know what? I got started in this industry of direct sales, network marketing. I now knowing what I know now, it's a higher level of business. Well, this industry has taught me some things. It's taught me that, if you treat your business like a business, it's going to pay you like one, right? But if you treat it casually, if you treat this as one of those things, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if this thing works. If you come into this like that, then guess what? You're going to get out the same energy that you put in. So what I've learned is now that, knowing what I know about small business, now that I started looking at this type of concept as a higher level of business, guess what I started to put out? I started to put out that type of energy. And what came back to me, ladies and gentlemen, because I put that positive energy out, I surrounded myself with some of the most highly successful people in business. And our minds started to collaborate and connect to where now, I have to say, because of this company, this industry that we're in, I am living 100% off of residual income. I can now be the ultimate investor that I've always strived to be. And I'm living life on my terms. And it's because of this company, Ibuumerang. As a matter of fact, I'm actually in Florida right now, taking care of business, but enjoying life at the same time. Being able, where can you go where you can take your business with you anywhere in the world? I just happen to take my business with me to the beach, and doing a little work at the same time, because we're going to show you in these next few minutes how you can control your time. One click of a button from your smartphone, you guys, and you're doing business anywhere around the world. So, you guys, let's jump right into it. Moving forward, I really want to share with you that the people that I'm going to introduce you on tonight, I'm going to introduce you to two gentlemen who are experts in our industry. These gentlemen are actually my partners, the people that I work with on a regular, almost daily basis. And we're showing people how to create financial freedom. It's very simple, find out what wealthy people are doing and just do it. But on the other hand, you want to find out what poor people do, middle class people do, and just do the opposite, right? And so I'm sure tonight, you guys, once you hear from these gentlemen, okay, you're gonna have a paradigm. But first, let's get down to business. Our Boomerang is the name of our company, and what we will not do tonight, we're not going to give you any guarantees. Okay, and it's just responsible to let you guys know that there are no guarantees in business. There are no guarantees with anything, right? When you go to work on your job, if you work a job, there are no guarantees they're going to retain you for the rest of this year. There's no guarantees that if you go to your gym, if you have a gym membership, that you're going to, shed those extra pounds. There's a formula and a system that we follow here in our Boomerang. And what we can offer you are those systems, tools, techniques to support the coaching and mentorship that it takes in order for you to be successful. That's what we're going to offer you on tonight. Now, we will give you a few scenarios, some different ideas and concepts of what our people are doing in order to win. So you guys put your business hat on, get ready for a ride, because we're going to really take you into the future of business. So let's move forward, you guys. And here's the reality. Wealth is created when you get in front of market shifts. And it's no secret the world has changed, especially if you look at over the past 12, 15, 18 months, the world has absolutely changed. But, if you understand that, people are looking for something different now. People, it's no longer a luxury to have multiple streams of income. It's really a necessity now. The world has changed. By the year 2027, Over 86 million people will work whenever and wherever they want, just like me. Just like me, I decided that I was going to drive to Florida, work my business, and I get to take my work with me, right? One click of a cell phone, and you're conducting business anywhere in the world. So we're shifting from traditional jobs to independent work. I call it shifting from a W-2 to a 1099. 1099 means we're independent contractors. We control our own future and we control how much money we want to earn this year. Our boomerang is going to take the lid off of your earnings. If you're in a situation where you have capped income where you can only earn but so much money, that's a problem. So we're going to show you as we move forward in these slides how you can control your finances. But what we've done, which really resonates with me, is our company studies the habits of customers. Because let's face it, you guys, there are three types of people in the world. There are customers, right? Consumers who consume everything. There are producers, people who own businesses, who are the merchants, create jobs, and then there are the investors. And you want to be the ultimate investor, you guys. So we can show you how to do that. But we study customers because customers' expectations have changed. Now people want ongoing value. They don't want just another Me Too product, right? They want unique experiences. Well, we have personalization for you. The products and the services that we're going to show you on tonight, our company thought about you, thought about the new consumer, right? So how about you? Your expectations have changed. I know mine have. I want time freedom. If you want time freedom, you guys, if you really want to be able to, wake up when it's convenient for you, you set your financial goals, you set the time that you're going to spend with loved ones and not have to wait for somebody to tell you when you can take off, right? Or if you have enough time available for you to take off and take a vacation, you guys, you're in the right place. Because more people are looking for residual income. That's the motto of our business, meaning I call it in spite of you income, where, as a barber, the only way I got paid is because of me. And guess what? If I didn't go to work, I didn't get paid, whether I wanted to or not. Okay, well, we're going to offer you in spite of you income. In spite of your efforts, you can get paid. So moving forward, you guys, this is the name of our company. It's called Ibuumerang. And we specialize in bringing you the future of business. The old world, the way we used to conduct business, is sell, sell, sell. People always are trying to sell people things. Well, the reality is we wouldn't have an economy if we weren't selling something. But what if we could show you, instead of working 10 to 12 hours per day, working in only one industry, one job, one career, owning nothing and retiring with very little income, very little to show for, being taxed to death, literally, where we can bring you into the new world, all right, where we're going to show you success without selling. How would you like to get paid? By offering people the solutions to the problems that they already have. That's not a sell, that's a tell. That's offering people the solution to the problems that they wake up with every day. And it's really going to blow you away once you see what some of these solutions are. Access to do business in over 192 countries around the world. I want to pause right here. Let's pause for a minute. All right. It's very important. Our company is barely 2 years old, and we're already conducting business in over 192 countries around the world, meaning, we get paid every week here, every Sunday midnight, okay? And how would you like to get paid from countries around the world, and you live in the city where you live in? I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Some of you guys live in Chicago. Some people live in North Carolina. Some people live in California. Some people live in Bermuda. Wherever you are, you could earn income from over 192 countries. Some of that British sterling pound direct deposit into your e-wallet account. How about some of that Mexican peso or some of that Mandarin yen coming into your household, some of that European euro hitting your bank account every single week. That's what we're going to offer you here through this technology that we have. We're a technology company, not a product company. And I think you'll appreciate what we're going to offer you on tonight because it's just different. Get paid when your customers save money. So our motto is good, right? GOOD, which stands for get out of debt. And you know, if you're anything like I was, where I was for lack of better words, just I was a wreck financially, meaning, you know, credit wasn't where it should have been. Didn't have money in my savings account because the money that I did earn had to go out and pay bills. Well, the reality is, you guys, most people are spending too much money anyway on bills, unnecessary things, you know. And at the end of the day, you guys, you know, a lot of times, like me, I just didn't have enough. So, what we're going to offer you is a technology that's going to help your people, your customers, the people you don't know, and it starts with yourself. How to save money without having to tell you any. That's exciting because new currency in my house, about your income in different industries from one business. Gone are the days of having to, you know, find one specializes in now save money from the industries, or they see value in a product, or you get paid and they're happy because they get the value that they're looking for. So let's move forward. Ibuumerang, okay? By the end of this presentation, you're gonna say Ibuumerang, okay? You're gonna say that for yourself. But again, yesterday you get paid when you sell. Today, you get paid when your customers extremely high value in the form of savings. And when your customers save, you get paid for it moving forward. Okay. All right. Leadership. Now, in my 18 years of traditional business and over a decade being in this industry of network marketing, there's something, the common denominator when it comes to understanding how business, how a company will thrive even through its tough times, adversity, because I'm sure everybody understands that in all economies, in all businesses, there's going to be expansion and then there's going to be recession. That's just the nature of how business works. There're going to be upsides, there're going to be some downsides, right? What is that X factor that's going to pull you through, that can pull your company through, that can be super creative or understand the future of business and understanding what's going to happen with your company or your business? It's leadership, okay? And leadership is, we call it the X factor because it doesn't matter how great your product is, how good your compensation plan, how expensive or inexpensive your product costs. Leadership is going to be the key. All right. And we like to brag on our leadership, our CEO, our chairman, our founder, Mr. Holton Buggs. He's the reason, and to whom much is given, much is required. I have to give it back to this gentleman, along with our other principal partner in this company, Mr. Edwin Haynes. This gentleman is the reason why, you know, I know that the Harris family will not have to lack in finances again. It's because of his vision. And his vision was to help as many people become financially independent by offering great value to the end user, to customers, to people like you. But let's take a look back a little bit, because before we get into this, because I'm gonna bring up someone to really break down the power of leadership and what Mr. Holton Buggs has to offer. I just want you to understand something real fast, that leadership and vision from this gentleman changed my paradigm completely, because I thought that I was going to become wealthy by owning my own business, by making sure that I had my name on the building, making sure that I owned 100% of everything. But what Mr. Holton Buggs teaches us is that you don't have to own 100% of everything, because if you do the math, 100% of nothing, it's still nothing. But collectively, if we could just own a piece of something that's going to be great. See, this company is going to be a $50 billion conglomerate within the next 5 to 10 years. And Mr. Holton Buggs is showing us how we can own a percentage of this company. That's right. He's giving us market share. And you'll learn more about that as we go along. You guys, this has changed my life. It's changed my future. And I want you guys to participate in what we call market share. So I want to bring up a gentleman. If you can go back to the previous slide, please, because I really want this next gentleman I'm going to bring up to do a deep dive into Mr. Holton Buggs' timeline of how he became successful and his journey from where he started to where we are now. This person I'm going to bring up is an incredible leader. He believes in pushing and challenging people to be the best that they can be. As a matter of fact, his philosophy is to pay it forward. Of course, when we get ours, we have to share, pay it forward. And I'm just proud to be in partnership with this gentleman. He is also earning incredible residual income from this company, but more importantly, leading other people to be their best. You guys, I want to bring up to the stage, out of Chicago, Mr. David Guilty. Mr. David Guilty, how you doing tonight, sir?
Mr. Harris, I'm doing quite well. Everybody, I'm getting the zest together, man. I'm all nasally up here in Chicago, brother, but I'm here to perform and talk to the people, bring my energy up, man. It's been a long 2 days, man, and I feel good about looking at this group. I'm going to thank the guests, Mr. Harris, for jumping on the line and keeping their word with the people, and then for you to speak to them in the beginning of this these slides, and just giving them your heart and giving them your truth about where you were and what can happen as we work together. Nothing is promised to them, but what's outside of this realm of business, what is promised to you? And the only thing that's promised to you is you woke up another day is to put your best foot forward. So that's what we're doing here. And I want to give thanks also for all the leaders that are on the call tonight, representing this team as we talk about leadership. The reason why this group is together right now is because of this gentleman. Before we even met him, he's given us another opportunity to plug into. And you can see that the acumen, you can see the accolades, you can just go through this. And the most important thing that I love about this is that the everyday person can relate back in 1990. What was you doing in 1990? How much money were you making in 1990? Were you working for a company? Did you try something out? Did you have something on the side that you continue to do that generated less than $500 a month for you? So I want you to think about that for a second. I want you to think about this right now. What are you doing today that doesn't generate that for you? And you're going to grow through the process. And a lot of people say they're here with us. They're just in their beginning phases in the first 2 years. So if the blueprint was 5 years and it went to 1.3 million, that means we got a lot of growth to do. That means he's been there before and he has the platform to put things together so he can collapse our timeframes. So I just want you to think about that for a second. As you think about all the years that he started to develop a system, what does that mean? What this slide means to me, I know what it means to you, but he started at one place. He started going in. He didn't quit. He didn't give up. He said, let me just try something else. No, he stuck to the program. He probably tried other businesses, but this industry, he stuck with, even having a job, having a family. So I want you to understand, you got to go through that process to get that progress so you can have your production. What does your production look like? What does your legacy look like? That's what the production means to me with this slide. Your production equals your living legacy. So that's what this slide means as we move forward. Mr. Holtenberg that's representing this company. He's a CEO for the first time in his business. So if he was able to do that as a rep, just like us, and started from zero, made less than 500, went on to make 1.3 million, he understands what it takes to go from zero, started from the bottom, now we're here. He understands all that philosophy. It may take us a minute. He's learning again as a CEO. So the people right now that can catch the vision, do the work, and grow through our process, we're going to see something called the prayer. We're going to feel something called the prayer. We're going to experience the prayer. What does that mean for a guest? That means this money never stops. It's going to keep putting businesses inside of this business from different industries of the world. You're going to be able to tap into a lifestyle opportunity that everybody is doing anyway. You won't have to sell it to them. All you have to do is tell them. Have a conversation with them, talk to them about it, share the opportunity. And just from a customer standpoint, and you understand that philosophy, how many apps do you have that you didn't have to pay for? And the ones you do have to pay for, you probably don't click on them until you totally see value from their first version of it. So I want you to think about that. We have an app-based business philosophy and concept of Amazon, similar to, we married the two. So as you move forward and learn what a perpetual residual income builder, if I asked you to look up the words, perpetual, never ending, residual, Mr. Trey Harris talked about it. He did the work with the right people. It's still paying him to this day. What is that income? Why? Because he built it. Okay, as we move forward, I'm going to talk to you about the prayer really quick. The things that are going inside of prayer. The whole concept is for us don't have to beg people to join our teams anymore. The same people who told you no can also tell you yes to be a customer. They still get value from the same product. They just get less access to what we have. Or they can consume or in our products, or we can invest. They can fill it out, and then they become buyers of really great products. So the Prib is going to follow up with people. And I won't tell you, you don't have to remind them. You just don't have to sell it to them. All you got to do is show it to them. When they get a load of some of the things that we have and they get to touch it and feel it, they will agree that, what we have is better than most that they're going to get. And today, what we do with our company, some people are going to say, well, you know what, your team, what do you get besides, this residual income? You get a lot of training. You get a chance to upgrade. You get a chance to go. We're going to a big event right now to come together for the people that can make it to Houston, the people that are coming together, sharing rooms, getting on the road, sharing petrol, right? Getting some gas money together, getting some grocery together, going to Subway, getting two for 1 foot longs, everything, whatever it takes, man, getting some pizza and everybody put in. This is a time where you build those bonds together. That's why we tell you, you get more than just the money. You get us. You get a community that's going to look after each other. That's what you get. And that builds retention in your group when they see the kind of team that you have, but they understand the philosophies that you have. So as we all move forward and look at this next slide together, I'm just going to simply talk to you about a few of the industries and the ways that you can make some income. All of these are customer based. All of these entities are customer based. People can join those except for one of them. Well, let me see. One, free. One, that's free. Two, that's not free. You can't join Elevate for free. That's a whole nother entity that you will love, and you're not going to want people to join for free. Because once they find out what Elevate says, I'll start there, since it's the only one that's not free as a customer, right? Do you think about how much money all these years you've left in the bank and what they do with the savings? Do you realize what the banks do with everybody's money as it's left in there? And you look at the end of the year, so you stop looking at it, didn't you? I bet you stop looking at what kind of dividends or what kind of percentage you got hired. Well, the bank takes that money and they go and invest it. So you're in trading, you just never got the income. You didn't take some of the losses they took, but you never make the illions that they made either. So the Zents is another touch and feel product. Right now, I'm wearing the eucalyptus right now, and it's working with me. I'm going through, I was born with asthma and bronchitis, and the weather was 70 yesterday, everybody, and this is real life. And I was 92 here in Chicago in some areas. So my body is adjusting. So, I'm a little congested right now. but I pushed through and I'm putting on my zest. This is real life for me. Got myself together and here we are. Then Build the Genius. Build Genius is a free service and opportunity for you guests. You're the person on the line today can give you this application, can give you the app. You can go online, you can fill it out, and for free, Build Genius on your behalf. Don't have to change none of your vendors. No, you don't have to do that. You know how old companies, they say they give you a better deal and they have to switch you all over and start, changing everything. And then that company that you was with before that's regulated already, come back and swoop you up because they have the power in that area. They have the power. You know what I mean? Because they're mostly regulated. So you don't have to switch back. You get to keep the same services. Vibe Ride is coming to a country, a state, and a city near you. That's our mobile services. And iGo is what everybody's utilizing right now with travel. Travel is going bananas again. You can't tell me it's not, or you just haven't went to an airport in your city or state. Next slide, please. So as we move forward into the next explanation, when you start thinking about our concepts and philosophy, what we want to really bring to you is an understanding how you can earn money, how you can save money, so you can live a better lifestyle. So you don't have to tell your people that family time. You really can have that family time. You really can have family time because you have flexible living. And even with this, with this opportunity, what I love about our business, your family can be a part of it because it is travel. They still can be a part of your business. They still can be a part of Elevate. They still can be a part of the mobile services. They're going to benefit from Build Genius. They can utilize the Zen. See, your family is still a part of what we do. So they get a chance to understand where their financial freedom is going to come from so you can design your lifestyles. So let's move forward to the next slide as we talk about, let's think about this for a second.
My favorite thing about trading is it allows me to design my life. I wake up when I want to. Let's say I take a vacation. I don't have to hurry and get back. I don't need to check in with a boss or a partner in business.
The freedom it gives you, right? Because you can do what you want to do instead of what you have to do.
I have the ability to have any type of freedom. There's no limits to where I can go or who I can be for trading.
This is my first time in 18 years I actually got to spend the entire year with my family. So I've never been able to do that.
My little dude, I take him to school. I pick him up from school. I'm at every practice. I'm there at lunch.
I'm able to design my own life,
And I'd rather do my passion rather than do somebody else's passion.
In North Carolina or go to New York or go to Dallas or Florida, I can spend months at a time there. I love seeing that when people are able to take in what I've taught them and profit from it or become successful themselves.
My thing is to teach people that there is another way besides that 9 to 5. You do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do.
And when people kind of get that light bulb that switches on, just like I had, right up for me, it was Andre, you get that, oh, I see what this can do. I like having people have that. It gives them that power that I can do something like this.
We actually want to see our students win.
Chase the skill, not the money. If you chase the skill and learn the skill of trading, the money will follow.
When you go all in, you'll see the results.
If you're looking for financial freedom, financial independence, you want to take that part of your life as well as your personal life and your mindset to the next level. This is something that anybody can take advantage of.
What would you do if you didn't have to worry about money, right? What would you do?
So everybody, really quick, I thank you for my time. You heard about Elevate, this next gentleman. You heard it from, first of all, Mr. B Square, Mr. Bart, Mr. Trey Harris, who started out. I think he had to jump off and get to another meeting. We're working. You heard a little bit from me. I'm going to get myself together a little bit more here in Chicago. But I thank you for my time. I'm going to turn it over to the other Emerald in the house, Mr. Ronell Sylvester, to talk to you about what he's building with his team and his family and his leadership. Mr. Ronell Sylvester from Milwaukee, soon to be Dallas, Texas. Take it over, sir.
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Dave Guilty. Want to give everybody a round of applause for Mr. Dave Guilty. Let me see some 7s in the chat for him, Mr. Trey Harris, and for Mr. Bart. Let me see some 7s in the chat so we can definitely give it up to them. And definitely, as you got a chance to hear from Mr. Dave Guilty and the video that we talked about, we're getting ready to elevate you. We want to take you to the next level. We want to show you one of our verticals that's going to help you build your financial legacy. And it's going to help you teach you financial literacy. See, a lot of us have heard about 4X. And in my mind, it used to be 4X. I didn't understand what 4X was. But what I want to tell you, if you have money in the bank, you are playing a part in the 4X system. See, the only part about it, you're playing on the side where the bank is paying you pennies of the money that they're making off of your money. See, we want to teach you and educate you on the proper way of trading. I know you guys have all kinds of people in your inbox telling you, hey, 4X, I trade this, but no one is going to show you what our Elevate group will. They're going to empower you to design your own lifestyle. See, we're going to help you build your legacy with an educational platform where we have real live traders and trainers that's all they did, and they became the best in the industry with it. See, we want to help you gain access to our education platform. We get 50 hours of live and recorded sessions each week from the top in the industry. And then we want to help you help you build your business with our AI technology. Guys, our technology is the top, where it's going to help you gamification and trading tools that helps you really grow your business in the proper manner. And then we're going to have and bring you into our circle. We're going to bring you into our community, right? Where we have a community, just like Ibuumerang, we have a community of people, right? That help you win and help you lead. Where we're going to put you in a circle where you're surrounded by members and the community and the education, where you're getting awards and recognition for everything you do in your trading. See, this is a business that you operate and control how much money you make. See, and then we have this other product, guys, and I'm gonna let the video speak on it so you understand it. We call it Skin Tech.
What you're about to see was tried and tested at our protected facilities. Do not try this at home. This is Skin Tech, a broad spectrum protective in foam form. It is literally an invisible glove on our skin, and it helps eliminate viruses, bacteria, and even spores on contact. What's really fascinating about it is that it can also protect your skin from corrosive substances such as acid-based insolvent. In fact, do you know what? We're going to show you exactly in this video how it protects your hand against chloride acid, an acid that would normally burn. We waited 5 minutes for it to completely dry, and now we're applying acid chloride. We use the screws to show that there's an actual chemical reaction that takes place. And as you can see, it doesn't really affect the hand, and we get a 4-hour protection against acid chemicals, bacteria, viruses, no matter what. This is just amazing, right? This is by far the best sanitizing product in the world. Skin Tech, soft to the touch and tough as nails.
And there you have it, our Skin Tech, our Zest line of products, the newest product in skincare from our Zest line of products. See, it's a wearable technology, and we have our Zest technology. You heard Mr. David Guilty talking about our Zest technology with our aromatherapy. How many of you like aromatherapy? Let me see some 7s in the chat if you like aromatherapy. And he was talking about a portable wearable aromatherapy where you sit right at the crisp of your nose, and you get to create your own environment. It's not touching your skin. It's not doing anything. It's very environmental friendly. Now, our Skin Tech, you saw what it does. It's a very hot product, and we are just getting ready to launch it and ship it out all around the world, where it can protect your skin up to 4 hours. Can you imagine? And it's bio-friendly. See, can you imagine using this on your children before they go to school, or when they're on their way to daycare, or if you're in a hospital, or at anywhere you deal with a lot of people, right? Now, the difference about us, it doesn't contain any alcohol. Where what they call it, the sanitizer, all right? It contains alcohol. Over 150 of them have been recalled by the FDA, because in this thing that we just went through, people use hand sanitizer on and on and on. Matter of fact, every time you put it on, if you touch anything, you got to put some more on, because it only works for that moment. With our skin tech, it protects your skin, period, right? It can protect your face, your arms, your hand. We've had people actually dissolve face irritations with the skin tech. And then it lasts for 4 hours, an antiseptic foam, bio-friendly, right? So we're the only ones with this. So just imagine how many people you can protect and help. Protect your family, because I'm protecting mine. And then we want to talk about a ride share, because what we know in the drive share industry, they're moving people, products, and services, right? Well, we purchased our own Vibe Ride company, right? Our ride share company, where you able to get paid from referring drivers as well as riders. We were able to effectively launch it in Florida, right, pre-pandemic. We were able to launch it in Texas, and the next location we will be headed is Atlanta, and then north to Chicago, and then to Phoenix, and anywhere else in the world where we have enough buy-in. Mr. Buggs said we're going to ride share, we're going to drive share, we're going to do everything, because we will be moving people, products, and service also. The only difference is you can get paid from it. And see, what I want to talk about is our Mr. Bill Genius. You heard Mr. Dave Guilty talk about it. What I want to tell you is that Americans are overpaying their bills by $6 billion, right? We want to help you reduce those bills. And I know there were other companies out there back in the day where they were trying to convince you to switch over and change your company in order to save money. Well, we're going to help you save money without switching companies. See, there's no membership fee. You don't pay anything unless you save. Well, we can help you save on your TV, internet, phone, power, and security. And today we have helped over 9.5 million customers. We have helped customers save over 9.5 million to date. See, as simple as 1, 2, 3. You upload your bills to Bill Genius. Bill Genius does all the work for you, and you don't pay anything unless you save. If you wouldn't mind saving from Bill Genius, let me see some threes in the chat while I discuss some of the savings. Christine from Texas saved $999 with a direct and AT&T. John from New York saved $1,776 on 2 bills. And Wendy from Maryland saved $1,335 on 3 bills. See, and now we're going to move forward and talk about what the world is in now. The world, what are they doing? They're traveling. You heard Mr. Guilty talk about how packed the airports are starting to get, how packed the resorts are getting. See, people are traveling, but the difference is they're not going to the travel agent as much now, right? The reason they're not, because they want the lowest prices. When you're a travel agent, sometimes you have to put a little markup in order for you to get paid for your services. Well, our iGo platform offers you a 5-star lifestyle at 3-star prices, where your customers get free lifetime. Let me say that word again, lifetime membership. And you remember, Ibuumerang is just different, because when your customers save, you earn. Members get access to all exclusive prices, the lowest prices in the land. And for you want to know what kind of low prices, guys, let me just show you. See, on Expedia, at this trip right here on Expedia was $339 per night. On our iGo platform, $178. And Mr. Holden Buzz, who you saw earlier, he's always a product of the product. So he went and booked him a trip. Guys, the reservation cost him $1,348. He likes to do things really nice. He saved $1,589 and earned a reward credit of $1,687, where he can use on any other thing that he books on this iGo platform. If you wouldn't mind saving like that, let me see some 5s in the chat right now. Let me see some 5s in the chat. And my question to you, as you get those savings, do you boomerang? You remember, Ibuumerang is all about giving out the goodwill and the goodwill coming back. I want to hear you say, yes, Ibuumerang. And what do we mean by boomerang? Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, you boomerang with a smart code. You send the code out via text or email. Your customer activates the code. Your customer enjoys big savings. 1, 2, 3, just that simple. And each code that's activated, it nourishes a child, where we have over 6 million servings of proper nutrition today with our Boom Foundation. See, guys, Ibuumerang has 5 different streams at this time and many more to come, where you can pick out what type of residual income you would like to help earn, as well as you can help, charitable function by helping people that are not eating, children around the world. And we also offer over 6 ways to earn income, where you can refer bonuses,
You get direct customer bonuses. You get fast start bonus. You get dual team. You get uni level. You get leadership infinity commissions, guys. And you know it's not hard to be a part of Ibuumerang and earn, where you're helping people save. All right. Now let me tell you, it's very simple to get your foot in the door at Ibuumerang. How simple, you may ask? Well, simple. You get in, you get your standby membership pack. All right, it's $49.95. It gives you a customer site. It gives you 5 boomerangs. Remember, I say you share boomerangs, you get paid. 25% of direct savings, 25 referral commissions, and I decide interactive online, and you know all of those different things. But the most important thing you get, the very most important thing you get the opportunity to become a business partner in full by purchasing a membership pack. We have 3 levels of membership packs. The first one costs $250, and all of our membership packs are only $99.95 per month, and that covers all of your monthly overhead for your business. Meaning that your business, where the company's giving you access to everything, it upgrades the sites. You have a company dedicated site to our company. You have dedicated sites for each and one of the services that we offer, right? And all for $250 minimum, right? But the coach class is our very startup pack. I mean, you're not going to make quite as much, but it's a starting place. You know, if your finances might not let you and you just want your foot in the door, you start with our coach class, and you know it comes with hotel, flights, and rental cars. That's it, right? You get a 50% bonus, right? So it comes to a total of $299.95. You're in, and then you also, that's if you start with the travel pack. But if you want some product, you saw the things, you saw it made sense, and you only want a couple of little products, you can get the Zen Smooths and the Zen Skin Tech all for $250, right? And you get 8. That means 8 bottles, 50 milliliters, two 150. Guys, the ambassador profit on that investment is going to make you $119.70. But there's better. Then you have our business class pack. It comes in a total where you spending $549 up front and $99.95 per month, right? Same overhead, monthly overhead. But now you're getting hotel, flights, rental cars, and cruises. And you get 25 boomerangs in which you can share and earn off of. You get a dual team, you get 100% of the bonus percentage, and you get up to 12% bonus on a dual team. But also you get access to all the other things, the Priv Technology, the Vibe Rise, and the Build Genius. But then you can pick out the business pack if you really like the products instead. You get 12 Zen Smooths and 16 Skin Tech products, where you can make a profit on that of $279.24. And this is the middle pack. This is where you can, you know, if your money is not quite where you want it, you just want to get your foot in the door. This is how you get your foot in the door at minimum. But you also get an opportunity where you can start at the top tier, right? It's our first class membership pack, $1,000. It costs a total of $1,049.95 and $90.95 a month. And you get hotels, flights, rental cars, cruises, vacation homes, lifestyle weeks, vacation weeks, marketplace, and you get timeshare type homes and everything. You get 50 boomerangs, 100% of the bonus, 20% of the dual team bonus, right? Hands down, this is the pack that will pay you the most. You get your first class product pack if you want that instead. You get 26 Zen Smooths, right? And you get 34 bottles of Skin Tech. You can make a profit, guys, listen to this, of $658.36 with that first class pack. You get a return on your investment, and now you're in the profit range. See, what I want to do is tell you, indecision is not an option. What you want to do is text the person that invites you on right now and tell them you're in, right? And tell them where you want to come. If you want to get paid at the highest level, you want to come in that first class, right? But, you know, we have a little bit more for those that are really interested in our products. Guys, we have our show special that will be ending any day now. This was just carried over, where you can make just product purchases, right? You can go in the show special. You can purchase a $250 where you get 20 bottles total, $500 you're getting 35 bottles total, and $750 you're getting 50 bottles total, right? Where you can make $429 on $750. It's not $1,000, but you're still making $420, and you're saving $250. So guys, wherever you see yourself, wherever you see yourself on the other side of money, right? Or on the other side of the beach. But you want to see yourself somewhere that you can win. And this business is a dream come true. We have the leadership. You have a leadership team that will work you and hone in and work with your success. We can help you, but we will not do it for you. But we will support you, right? On the behalf of Mr. Trey Harris, Diamond Ambassador, Bartlett, our host with the most, right? Our Emerald, my Emerald partner, Mr. Dave Gilkey, and Emerald Ronell Sylvester. I want to encourage you, get started right now. I want you to join our Ibuumerang team. If you want one of the product specials, take the show special tonight because we don't know if it'll be around past the weekend, right? But again, you saw a lot of information here tonight. I want to give you a disclaimer. It's not going to give you cannot make guarantees on what your ability to do. You got to make a decision to make it happen. We're here to work with you, support you, but we will not do it for you, but we will help you earn in our Ibuumerang family. So definitely want to congratulate you for getting on the line today, this evening, this morning, wherever you are in the world, and definitely get back with the person that invited you on. On behalf of the exciting group that you saw here tonight, this evening, this morning, wherever you at, my name is Ronell Sylvester, and I bid you farewell, good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Boom.